Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Glitch. Hello, Alex. Hello, Neku. Hello, Apollyon. Well, welcome to this thing with fish. Isn't that fun? Who doesn't love fish? Welcome to this thing with fish. Okay, I already don't like this. I think this sound could be a little higher for it. I don't need to know how to play. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of Mysterian visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out I'm going back to Oakmont. Who doesn't like Oakmont? It was fun. Oakmont, as luck would have it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and a person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here and help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Why does nobody say Johannes or cordially anymore? Oakmont is steeped in tradition. Anybody doing something weird? Oh, that's actually moving. I didn't even notice the loading screen. Hey, Naku V Twig. Pin evidence on the map to mark its presumed location. What? Well, this can only go well. Okay, immediately changed my mind. Oh, he's handsome in that mirror. Not now. Okay, so he was a sailor? Hey, Jared. Oh, no, wait there, corpsey. Maybe if he got a proper tie, that'd probably do it. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths. Describe what you're seeing in the room. Okay, or collapse. Wettest town in America sounds like they're pretty thirsty. Oh, they are. We should have called it Neku, Colorado. Ba-dum, ba-dum. And what? Oh. No, I'd stay on the boat. I would definitely stay on. Don't get off the. No. Frickmas is frackening. See, this way you don't go to sleep in a place with weird occultist banners painted. Ah, I got a hat. Okay, good. And a brick. Thank God I have a brick. Okay, so I got a hold A. Spin. Let's see, gangster, idiot, left-handed gangster, normal, gangster who wants to aim, the best way to use a gun. Search the outbursts of Syrian visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out you're calling them fat now, but okay. Assumptions where such cases are indeed frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning in the presence of something great yet unknown. I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment. Okay. Can I just have my gun now?
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Oh, okay. So I had to look.
Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Why? Is that everything in here? Yep, I guess so. Wow, this place looks cheery. You look trustworthy.
Now get
Okay,
out.
rude.
Now get out.
Sure.
At last,
Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you.
I'ma
in
call
the
you
flesh.
Mustard Man.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much
Yeah,
obliged, Mr.
Jesus, this man needs to get some
Guess I didn't
sleep.
expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour.
So here's a fun
Though
question
it
for
is
people in the
its most
audience.
important.
In your country, if it's a different country, how do they define a city? And I need a shower, 15 shaves, and just all the coffee.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the
I
man
don't think it needs a
spoke of,
university,
Robert
but I think it needs a
Throckmorton,
cathedral in the UK.
is
I'm not
already
sure about
home.
university.
He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to
I think
invest.
maybe if you're a city, you just end up having a university.
Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his
Is it the fact you're
hands.
wearing yellow on a rainy day like a madman? Oh, I can
Reaching
actually ask him.
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found.
God,
didn't
I'm a
mark it,
sea
this
captain
rickety
and I'm
packet
so
ship is the
tired.
only one that sailed here. Why
And
is
wet.
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible
Is that
to
by boat?
reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed.
The
I'm
town is
sure
sorry
the
that it's not
tides
allowed to
of
be a city
fate
even
would
though
have
it's
brought
got a
you here
cathedral and
one
several
way or
units.
another.
Weird, because, like, where I went to uni was allowed to be a city because it had a...
How can I
And
find
it wasn't.
Mr. Throckmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the
Is he a Leopolodon? Is he a magical Leopolodon?
Can you tell me a little about Mr.
Does he have a
Throckmorton?
bed?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont
Hey, Eva.
University. A man of great ambitions. And
Why is
even
Neku
greater.
roasting me over a fire?
Do not make him wait.
I mean, Neku roasting me, sure, I get that.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms
The
raged
Queen's
for
just being
several
like,
weeks.
no, can't be
Water
a
has
city.
risen ever higher without receding.
Cities are
Now
awful.
the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know.
Dude, the only atmosphere I see here is wet. Oh god, crazy Neku with sticks.
That's an
Yeah,
eye-catching
why aren't you wearing
suit.
black and red like
Thank
the rest
you,
of
Mr.
us?
Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's.
Okay, Captain Mustard.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal.
5 to
quirk.
1, he's going to turn up dead, and I'm only going to be able to know because of the yellow
I'll need
suit.
a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Do they have
Don't
either
judge a
coffee
book
or
by
beds?
its
Because
cover.
I desperately need both.
What's the best
Look
way to
at
get
me.
around Oakmont? I'd like to
I
drop
can't
my
even
kids at the
do
hotel.
my shirt.
Most locals
This guy
go by
isn't doing
foot
what most guys
or
do with
by
their shirts,
boat.
where it's just open
I've
so
got
they
the
can show
latter
off a
sorted
vague amount
for
of
you.
chest hair.
There's one
He's
waiting
just
outside
rumpled.
the port.
If Rumpled was a
So
person,
kind, Johannes.
this man is rumpled.
Can you steer me towards
If you looked
the
up
Devil's Reef?
disheveled in a
Take this
dictionary,
I've
this
marked
guy's
the
there.
hotel and a few
If you looked
other
up pure
places.
style, this guy's there.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is
Gangbanged in
insular.
Hood.
Its
Probably.
ways mysterious. No one
I
will
mean,
take
this
you by
guy
the
kind
hand,
of now looks
so
like he
you better know
goes
where to turn in
over the
search
top
for a
looking
lead.
on OnlyFans. I mean, he looks like he was in an indie band in high school and it didn't go well, and he can't tuck in his shirt for some reason.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia. Gathering
Yay,
seeds of
philosophy
thought,
club.
like moths.
Fucking
from
what
the
when?
flame.
Does Oakmont really have much?
Alex
of a
does watch
market
my
for
streams, but
philosophy
Alex watches
these
them while
days?
doing like
There is
50
no
other things.
consciousness without pain, Mr.
Like create the brand new
No better
emojis,
moment
which
for
are very
clarity than
adorable.
times of
I mean, I hate them.
That's it for now, I think.
No, no. The pleasure was mine.
Oh, before you go.
Also,
How
I'm
can I
pretty
get
sure
in
I
touch
didn't
with
watch
you
any of
later?
Alex's
Don't
streams.
worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Cool. German guy telling me he's the kind of man who finds me. That's not ominous. So that atmosphere you were telling about, is it shitty? Is it shitty? This...
We'll meet again, Mr. Lee.
Okay, so first things first. Horrible giant squid. Gross. Germans and passive aggressive. Does no one clean up? Okay, so that's coral. They've got hipsters apparently. Okay, under the keel bar. How does one look at one's map? Oh, this is far bigger than the last one. Can I place a marker? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me.
Are you a gorilla?
Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able
It
to
is
help
a big map, but
Private
also
investigator,
that's a
you
gorilla.
say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
me. If I may
thought there
ask,
was fish
what happened
people.
to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people
It's not
is kind of
rude,
my specialty.
Mastery. Also, hey, Mastery.
Well,
But he is a
I
gorilla.
was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey.
Oh, not malarkey. Oh
I
dear.
know my Albert.
Can't have malarkey.
I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind.
And what is his kind? Is
Albert's
it particularly
disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers.
Planet of the
Mark my
Apes?
words.
Maybe we'll just get some bananas. Okay, you win this round, Gorilla Man. Dr. Sayus, Dr. Sayus. Dr. Sayus, Dr. Sayus. Dr. Sayus.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem.
Dude, clean your gloves. If you're gonna wear white gloves, clean them.
Yes,
Like, I don't want to know what you've done with your thumb, but I
Ask
assume it's
you a
gone
few
somewhere bad.
questions.
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Alright, Sassmouth.
I take it you're not.
Hey
the biggest
now,
fan
you're
of
a
these
Sasta,
Innsmouthers.
and you're
Those
rude,
fish
and you're a
face freaks
gorilla.
have run this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now,
You really want to be
those
throwing around the
filthy
animal
migrants
references there,
occupy
bud?
half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation
Okay, okay,
Harbor, the
keep going.
shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from local fishermen. They stir and agitate.
Oh, goody, he's
against us,
Brexit.
the
That's fun.
Throckmorton family. We are the pillar of this community. Not to
So you're
mention
not
that
the
crime rates
barely
have
suspended
skyrocketed.
tire swing of this
Simply
community?
speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I'm gonna catch him out. I just need to find the right thing to say to catch him out. That's not subtle, Neku. I'm just gonna...
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like
But
you.
then honestly, I look like I haven't
That's
slept in
because
years.
no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage.
Does that Throgmorton lineage involve a whole bunch of
Powerful blood
brother-sister
flows through our
engagements?
veins. My father
Mother-son?
united with a certain royal family. which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Well, I hope you don't keep it in the family.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
Ding
What
ding ding
makes
ding
you
ding
think
ding.
you
Gene's out for
can do it?
Harambe. He does look a
Oakmont is not
little bit
exactly
like Nigel
friendly to new
Farage.
arrivals.
Well,
That's
just to
depressing but
say,
true.
I tend to see things that
That
others
is like
miss.
this is like that one movie.
Anyway,
What
what
one
have you
movie?
got to lose? Sounds like
Planet of the
you're
Apes?
every man you can get.
Fair
Avatar,
enough. You have
Pandoran,
a point, newcomer.
Fish, Smurfs,
Sorry, did you just say Vera?
Island of Dr. Moreau.
What does
yes.
that mean?
Book
You had
first.
better get used
Never
to
read the
Oakmont
book.
dialect.
Smudge my
outsider.
glasses, and this time at least I know I'm wearing
It
glasses,
is
and it's
if you
not just
want
a,
to fit in.
you know,
It is a fascinating
lensless
blend. Vera
frame like
means
last
fine.
time.
I was saying, we have a deal.
I see.
Did you ever see the Treehouse of Horror Simpsons one? Dr. Moreau ripoff, where Marge gets turned into a panther and Homer just sleeps with her.
I need to know more about
And
what happened to
afterwards,
Albert.
she runs off as a
Did you
panther,
not
eats a
listen?
bird, and Homer's like, "Oh my God, Marge is a monster."
After
Well, I kind of
leaving on the
assumed from the
expedition,
sex.
Albert was found on the shore
Just
in a lifeboat. This fisherman
That
supposedly
tracks,
brought
I
him to the
guess,
house
but
and then left to call me. But when
Yeah,
I
no.
arrived here, my son
like
was
Homer
nowhere
basically
to be
bangs
seen.
Marge as a
Anything else?
puma. It's the whole
Clearly,
thing.
something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat.
Okay, you know, he's being real
Is it still
sassy for me
around?
not knowing where the house
Yes.
is, despite the fact I've
Face
never
the
been here
house,
before.
Then to the left is a beach.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get.
Find my son.
Or else what? Okay, casebook, evidence, map. Wants you to see the unseen. Okay, this is surprisingly deeper than I expected. Oh no! We're not playing this game. No. 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 I didn't know they'd be diving. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. It's not a brand new game, no. It's it came out a couple of years ago. But it is obviously far more up to date than the game I played, which was well, that's ominous. Also, I don't think they cleaned this laundry properly. It's still wet and dirty and kind of gross. Okay. Hi, I'm not breaking and entering, despite what you might think. But I do have a brick.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Hi, do you need a brick?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What?
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to.
Oh, okay.
I want to
What do you
find
want?
Mr. Throgmorton's son.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our
This
house.
is a bad
Barry
house.
was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
Okay, so
He
wait,
was
do we have the
unconscious.
son or do we not have the
Barely
son?
breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My my head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
Was your name
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will.
See, now,
Will
if this was
Hammond.
actually
I'm a
based on
fisherman.
H.P. Lovecraft's
We all
writing, this guy would be the
live
bad
here
guy.
together. Me,
For
poor
one
fella
very
Paul,
simple fact.
Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after
Sad
the
but true.
flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was out of starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's
I'm waiting,
Paul
Amos.
on
Give
the
me
floor.
the fantastic,
Hey, be with
different
him.
opinion on that.
Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything, and I have no idea
I will
where
state,
Lewis or Throgmorton's
like,
son
H.P.
got to.
Lovecraft
Starting to suspect
did
the
change his
worst.
opinions a fair bit, but he primarily I've said this before, he hated people who didn't come from his specific part of America, let alone based on skin color. He was a weird guy.
I
Super
don't
Christian.
know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I'll be honest, bud.
Who is this kid?
You got too many fish.
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay.
Please.
He did hate lots of
Detective,
people. He was.
Sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul?
Oh.
Or Kay? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
I get. Oh, well, he's dead.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay, so I have a. Anyone else seeing, like, doctors? I think I'm being hunted by ghost doctors. Oh god, they want my insurance. Stare at a wall, stare at a wall. Can't get it. Can't get crazy if I stare at a wall. Ah!
Choo choo. Ahem. Choo choo. Ahem.
Okay, well, see, that's... You know, I know these guys live together and they wouldn't want to accept that they're probably attracted to each other, but that is a dramatic way to go about getting to your boyfriend on the other side. Just go through the door, guys. You don't have to break the wall.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Okay, that's a weird box.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Can't get crazy if I stare at... I haven't seen the Blair Witch.
5 cards short of a full house.
Why are you playing Indiana Jones? Oh shit, hole in the floor. Da, 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 da. My rucksack.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's
There's a doggo?
bed.
Where's the doggo? Ah, sweet, dirty needles. My favorite kind of loot.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared
The hell
for.
isn't damp and damaged in here? This entire house is damp and damaged. There's a joke about being damp and damaged somewhere in here.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Ow. Well, well, well. Oh, okay, here's my mind palace. So a psychic influence we've made now. Okay. So, fine. Robert find his son Albert, who went missing to the port. Fine. No. Okay. I don't have the evidence to go off that, so let's see what he says.
I gave you clear instructions, did
Probably.
I not?
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
I've
And
said
keep your
everything I
hands where I
know.
can see them.
So someone fell down here. This has to be... I'm going to assume this is just the smelliest town.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
It's Titania. We all know it is. Say the name.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
No, I don't want to put it down. I want to keep looking at it. Well, the main thing that's wrong with it is there's no glass on the inside. So, you know. That's kind of a problem.
You like it here, newcomer? Well,
Can't
get
catch a
used to
mackerel
it.
since it was Innsmouth or
No
Stuka
one
or
leaves
Fisher
Oakmont
business.
nowadays.
I am the sea. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. If someone finds this, my name is Alprong. This is my will. I want you to know. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. Yes, I've heard that. We shouldn't have done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear that will become me. Singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. Unreadable. He's here. Okay, well, I've got all the evidence. Unreadable. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Unreadable. Can't go anywhere else. So the question arises. Who's here?
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Yeah. I'm gonna find his son. Until he's found, Robert won't allow anyone to leave port, and he won't help me. Okay, none of these link. The fuck is that? That's a fucked up looking squirrel. I wonder if it wants to be friends. Also gross. Come here, squirrel. I'm gonna throw a brick at you. Hold still. Curses. Well, you know what they say. I win, weird squirrel thing. Okay. So, here's what we know. Robert went unstable. He fell out the wall.
It would take tremendous effort.
No
to
proof
move
how he
this
fell out the
thing,
wall.
let alone tossing it over like this.
That guy doesn't know.
Choo choo.
The squirrel didn't like my brick. I gave it a gift. And that gift was my disdain. Okay, here we go. This might be more helpful.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Josh is the Dark Urge.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks
Wow.
like.
Glenar, Nehri,
What? The hell is going on?
Take this, ape face.
Right. Okay, so that occurred.
Yeah, run!
Am I missing something?
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Should we? Okay, so that's 1, 2,
What's happening?
Take this, ape
3.
face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh, look, I'm... Okay. But now I'm crouching, so I'm safe. Right. No. People have suffered, that could be the reason. Yep. Albert and Fisherman and Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Said as easy as breathing. Right, how do I do it? Oh. Yay, dirty knife, dirty... Oh, wait, I already grabbed that. Right. So I've got to figure out how it wants me to chase whatever.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
My head. I still hear those voices.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Right, so he's going to drop down there. Maybe I should go tell his dad. Oh wait, there's another clue over there. Thank the Lord for clues. Really? The boat I came in on is called Charon? Charon? The hell does that symbol mean? Well, that makes sense. Right, let's have a look. What does the map tell me? Oakmont City PD. It says 1, 2, 3. Well, Ah, there we go. It's down. That's what does it. Okay. I don't know why I'm joining Saruman here.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Okay. This is already weird. There. Yeah, crazy doctor man.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I mean, I don't think he raised him strong. I think he's a gorilla. Oh, this place feels fishy.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly. Don't worry, I've stuck a nice deal with the proper people and should have steady channels. Okay. So he owed money. I'm not a fan of the inventory thing. I don't like having to hold it. Also, that just doesn't feel safe. Anyone can rob that. I'll go up there. And that's just a pointless stairway. So it's got to be downstairs. Hello? Hello? Look, if anyone's a fish person, I'm gonna need you to not be, like, evil. Well. The fuck are you meant to be? Okay, no bullets. But I have a brick. Ha! Get bricked, son!
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead.
He's probably fine.
That's no accident.
Remember, your
deliberate.
horrors from Beyond the Stars are easily capable if you use a brick. So we're not going to discuss that? No? Okay. Sure. Okay, so Lewis pursued Albert, bar Ember. No. Lewis may be at the bar. God, I'm clever. Not a good shot, but I'm clever. Wait, were there meant to be more clues here? Oh, there are. Okay. Time to use my magic eyeball. Genuinely unhelpful.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Not going to talk about that, huh? With the hands and the general unpleasantness. Or the giant... I mean, the shark's pretty bad, too. Am I just generally missing something? Nah, I can't... Yeah, I get it. One fatal round through the forehead, I know. Key evidence collected.
That's no accident.
I'm
This was
missing
deliberate.
something. But I don't know what. Cosmic horrors go away if you ignore them. Yes! If you stare at a wall, eventually you stop going crazy. At least as far as I can tell. Or, as it turns out, if you hit them with a brick. That also removes them. I think I've found everything here and it's just being weird. So, I need to go to the bar. Remember, throw a brick. Kill a demon monster thing. This is a truly depressing town. Are you related to the guy?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Well, old Billy needs to get out more.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure. Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever
I find your
encountered.
tie unsettling.
What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be.
I hit it
in
with a
peace.
brick.
They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill
Oh,
it.
okay, Arnie.
Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Okay.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah.
This
Even if
reminds
I
me a
knew,
lot of
I
Vampire the
don't
Masquerade.
rat to newcomers.
Not Vampire. What was the one I played where it even made me slaughter Whitechapel? Just Vampire. Remember, kids, if all else fails, hit it with a brick. Exactly, and that's why I got expelled.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key.
smart man. There's your good deed.
I'll be honest with you, buddy. I don't have any bullets, so I'm not going to be shooting him. Do you happen to have a brick I can borrow? You know what? This would be a town I would work as a handyman in, just because the amount of money you'd make fixing all this stuff up. I mean, A, you need to get rid of that. Seaweed and salt water are just generally bad. Don't have those.
Come. Come closer, troubled soul.
Let's see. Treat the wood, give it a good sanding down.
You're some kind of
Rainproof it, waterproof it, for one thing.
teller.
Yes, my dear.
Keep the
Yes.
damp out.
Oh, it's so
I think
clear.
each
Your
house would
path
take about
holds
4
many
months.
surprises,
Coat of paint, bit of ceiling,
newcomer.
bit of wood. Just, it's a fair amount of
Really?
little jobs. It's like a million little
Not
jobs.
so fast, newcomer. I see many things.
Although a lot of it would be rotten, so
For
you
a
probably have to just
small
replace it.
fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke,
Some other time. Maybe.
as you...
I also don't have any bullets or booze, so you know. What I do have is a key.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. So, kids, how much would needs 48 hours sleep and a therapy? Yeah, he does. How much would you charge to stay in Oakmont?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
That's a fucking fish.
That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down.
No, dude,
Only wanna
I know you.
speak for
That's a
now.
fucking fish.
But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke,
I think this guy
it
needs
was
more
like
than 48 hours.
a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall, after
He's got 2 rows of teeth, Amas.
Covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just 'cause I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just...
It's
never
true. How
met
do you
someone like
ask?
before.
You are a fish, sir.
I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I mean, he does have very kissable lips.
Start at the beginning.
What?
What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place
I
to
really
stay.
want to see one of these
Blackwood
guys
Grand
with
family
hair.
sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
Seems we're not so different, you and I,
Fight
except
for
you're
every
a
crumb of
terrifying fish, man.
And
and
those Throgmortons
I look
and
like I
their
haven't
high
slept in
castle
9 years.
only made our life harder. Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand...
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a
no
gun.
bullets.
Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation.
The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't...
Yeah, and you shot someone in the head.
I think
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. Have mercy, please.
Bugger. The game has choices. Well, I'll leave it up to the viewership. Do you want to see him saved, or do you want to see him handed over to the ape man? Do we save the fish man, or sentence him to what will probably be a very unpleasant death and his family to die? Cast your votes now. Well, Eva's saying save him, which is unusual. I want to see what you'll choose. Oh, I never choose in these circumstances. I give myself entirely free rein. Well, 2-1 is saying we don't kill him, so I won't tell him.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed.
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton.
Thank you again.
Sudden realization that I also promised the bartender I'd get rid of him. On some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed. Okay. Well, I'm just not going to talk to the barman. And it's wet. Is insanity a defense in a land where nobody is sane? Better question is, could he not stand more under the umbrella?
Mr. Throgmorton.
What?
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after... I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately...
Yeah.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Un momento. My weapons are always handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Your son dead.
I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but
Oh
he
no.
was murdered. Shot in
Everything's
the head.
falling off my
body
desk.
hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
go look. No skin off
No.
my nose.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have...
Are you
beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his...
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some... Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Yes, you've earned it. Cave. think a newcomer?
You know,
off the
I'd have
solves
gone
a
with a god who
crime
didn't sound like you were just saying okay in a lazy manner.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source.
Fishes.
As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of...
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Oh, herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture.
Did she also a fish?
A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the
And a
depths.
big toothy sarlacc.
Words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural
Do you think it's because I don't think this place has stopped raining?
Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
As your expedition?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the...
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered
Silly
something?
boy, rain doesn't cause
so
floods.
hard to
That's what they say. But then,
I had no news for a week that Albert...
if it never
the
stops
only one I
raining,
could trust,
then Cthulhu gets upset. He's a fair weather god. He quite
killed.
enjoys
Does
sunny
sound
days,
suspicious.
walks along the beach.
Mr. Reed,
Autumn is probably his
I want you
favorite.
to find out what's going on.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know...
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters.
Dude, do you just carry keys?
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that.
Or else what, you're gonna bite me with
Sorry,
your weird
Mr.
gorilla teeth?
Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove.
What about my...
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some I'll also include a fair advance in bullets. The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bill.
Especially if you're a duck. Oh cool, I got a revolver. Oh, so I can just make it straight here. Okay. Ah. Interesting. So I've got to craft bullets. I don't have a lot of bullets, which is a problem for me, as is well known I'm not good at aiming. It's the source of constant amusement for other people. Do I go and give that crazy lady some bullets so she tells me my future? Nah, it's fine, it's fine. It's not necessary, I don't need it. Anybody gonna come sort this? No? Okay. Ooh. Oh god, I've split into three. Ah, no, I'm fine. He has really blue trousers. No, my patriotism. Oh, wait, cat. My hat! Win! Okay, I need to stop dreaming about getting eaten by things, alright? Some people are going to start having an opinion. Oh And it's not a good opinion. The man-eating eels don't care if you're a strong swimmer. Avoid staying in the water. Oh, great. So now there's man-eating eels, too. Which is... Why? Sank the USS Cyclops, only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. We survived and reached the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. Well, they can jog on.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
I'd send you a private article to report my life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in this city. It's just opposite yours. Well, already invited to the neighbor's room. Oh, cool, I got costumes. Somebody call Ear. I think I found his costume if he ever plays this. That's a look. I feel like the peck apron at the bottom is somewhat over the top. What's more ridiculous? The skin apron or the octopus hat? See, that's just, I know what you did last summer. Man of Science looks... It's either Oppenheimer or slightly Nazi-ish. Pretty sure that's... we'll just go with Newcomer for now. This old man treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay that debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run, save your life, and leave this Drock city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Thanks. Who keeps letting these people... Oh, no. Oh, they're getting a 1-star fucking review. Oh, conducting the investigation, Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to Devil Wreath while you were unconscious. How did that skinny-ass German carry me all the way here?
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Wait, I put a sign up? Why? Superstition doesn't wish it were hanged on a high, huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Fair enough. Remember the mayor, the fishermen talk about the place near Blackwood Manor on the southern part of Whisper Street, certain because read at these meetings, a cursed term that makes people so go and drown in the ocean. Cool. Okay, he's being hunted by a local woman covering up, talking about the ruined house in Central Cove side. Right. So this is all just evidence. Talking with locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet rude. He was happy to talk about the book, but I only laughed when he had proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place in the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is best guardian. Okay. I feel like the guy I'm looking for isn't here. Western Reed Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. Yay, abandoned hospitals. Also... Oh no. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. On the floors, I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave.
The door won't budge.
Okay. Well, I never found the guy I was meant to talk to whose room was opposite mine. Oh, this is nice. Is it nice? Too many clips. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and now there's some decor. Okay. Too many coincidences. Just too many. Out of curiosity, who here has ever hung wallpaper? I know one person will have, but I ask everyone anyway. Well, that's terrifying. Yes, hanging wallpaper sucks. One of the worst things in the world. It's a nightmare. It takes forever, it's boring as all hell, and you spend your entire time using the paste and then scraping it down so the goo goes everywhere, and that glue just gets on everything. But even the most... like, that's damp, right? That's going to be damp causing... This is why I shouldn't play games like this.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Sorry, but...
This guy's teeth are even more...
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
I mean, you could at least do your bow tie up, mate. I mean, you're terrifying to look at.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable.
Really? You expect your guests to be respectable? You haven't cleaned my toilet. I can tell. I've been in there.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't
Last time
really
we did, we
remember
got
what
self-adhering.
happened, but I'll
Fair,
do my
self-adhering
best.
is not bad. It cuts
Yeah,
the time down.
well,
There is a certain
next
pleasure
time
in
it
kind of like
happens, you end up sleeping under the
and putting
bridge
up. My
like
dad
the
does it
other
really quickly. It's
newcomers.
super impressive.
Not exactly
I don't
friendly
have the
with your
patience for it.
guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood. They're stark raving
Dude, you've
mad.
literally got sharper teeth than
can't
anyone else I
imagine
know.
the crazy
You are an
words in the
anglerfish
books
in
I
human
find after they
form
move out.
who can't do
Only
up a
thing
bow
they're good
tie.
for is lighting the kitchen
I can
stove.
forgive the fish quality, but the
I
bow tie
knew
is
it.
insulting.
I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look?
Also, that's not cool.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
But in fairness, you seem to hire anyone who comes in, so on the other hand, more to help if you're peddling cheap, affordable living again. I've got a tie. But I just haven't, I've done it up very badly. And I'm going to go in your basement and rob you. How do fish know how to tie a bow tie? Have you not seen Help, I'm a Fish? In that movie, the bad guy has a bow tie when he's a fish. And then he drinks a human potion, turns into a human and drowns. And it's fucking horrifying, actually, now I think about it. Okay. Right, a crumpled letter. Oh, I don't have any knowledge points. Right, I didn't know what I just did. So, fine, fair enough. Whatever, I would have gone with that, but okay. Oh yeah, no, Help, I'm a Fish is horrifying. Okay, so that's the Oakmont Chronicle, and that's the police station. Northern Cove side. Reed Heights, the Shell, Salvation Harbour. Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Okay, there's Asher Road, so we just have to find Hubert Avenue. There. Would you put it there?
What's your problem?
Oh. Well, they did say they had a flood. Okay. Hey, it's daytime! Right. I like his hat. It's very spiffy. You know, you wouldn't expect cultists to be driving cars. Maybe it's just me. Suits and top coats. Classy. This is a lovely looking town, and that's terrifying. I mean, graphically, despite the age, this is very... I'd say it's much better looking than the other game, but that isn't saying much. The other game came out, like, years ago. Alright, so in theory, the expedition house is somewhere around here. We're going to go with the weird... That would track. Although, if I saw a starfish with an eyeball...
Guess I don't need the key.
Stuff from New... Oh god, the bends. Untied bow tie is only class... Or if you've just finished playing the piano. There was a period where I would least want to go diving, and admittedly, I always don't want to go diving, because diving is terrible. Be around here where you've got to have people pumping oxygen and everything, and then there's whatever the hell that is. Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to Professor Harriet Doe. I completed Dark Corners. And my camera's crashed. No, I completed Dark Corners. Now that you mention it. Sorry, camera's crashed. I'm just going to fix that. But no, I completed Dark Corners. In everything but name, because the game had a bug at the end of it. Where I couldn't do the final run because it kept crashing. Where it wasn't crashing, there was a bug in how the rocks fell down, and it was a fucking nightmare. Yeah, it just became the point where I was kind of, you know what, bun this, I'm done. But, for all intents and purposes, I did complete Dark Corners. So there is that. Hello. No, yeah, that bug was bullshit. And it ruined what was a very enjoyable game, you know, for all my many complainings about it. It was fun. But it stopped being fun at that point. Oh yeah, you're talking about the what? You're talking about the fact that bugs turned up more than once. I don't. Thing is, that will never get fixed.
Map of Cape Cod. It looks like there was something here, but it's been erased. Map of Cape Cod. It looks like there was something.
I don't know how you could have a game with that kind of bug. Funnily enough, I looked it up to see how you can fix it. Do you know what they recommended for fixing it? Eels. I mean, that's not good for the eels either. That's a terrible way to keep them. Missed the save or something after the final boss. Yeah, I got the save, thankfully, but I just wasn't spending half an hour, however long it might have taken, doing that.
Can't say I ever saw another show.
Just
like
wasn't
it.
worth it for the end video. And what they recommended... Wait, is that Wales? Have they got a map of the UK? That's odd. Yeah. What they recommended was lowering the, No, you've got to... Apparently, if you lower the resolution, it speeds your character up, so you're able to do it, but it's a 1 in 10 chance it'll work.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Okay, let's have a look through magic eyeballs, and there's a scary totem thing.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Yeah. That was my reaction when I saw it too. And it doesn't even definitively fix it. And annoyingly, you can't... The hell? Okay. Wait, was this here the whole time? Oh, they're stealing antiquities. Who are they? The British Museum? Don't. Okay, well, that was on you. I said don't.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Does it have a thing on the inside? Okay, so there was a guy and he shot at me. Kind of a douche. Shot him in the head. Heard a bit. Wasn't a fan. Not gonna think about that, huh? So have we... No, there's still clues to find. It's just figuring out what they are. It belongs in a museum. Hello. Miller, Mark 66, air tanks and pumps, 4 canned food are responsible for delivery. What was that? I've only got a cargo manifest. Well, see, that one I can actually see.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else down here.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Hello. Oh goody, they're talking in tongues again.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Oh, not the adverts.
smash the rest.
Right.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Time to figure this
Okay,
out.
so they would have gone there first, and then
We don't
there.
have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the
Stand there.
rest.
I fatah. Me fair.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Yeah, I'm dead, I know. Right, let's get rid of that. Time to go to my mine palace. Fredda from Grimhaven Bay. There might be a recent posting or ads about the Fredda in the Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, so I gotta go to the newspaper. This is surprisingly in depth for the... I did read about this aspect of it. In the reviews. The few reviews I did read. Non-spoiler reviews. It is apparently quite in depth for finding all the things. You gotta do a lot of research and looking at stuff, and it's a lot of crime solving. Which makes sense when you think about it. You are... Just get a jacket. Be less cold if you had a jacket. You know, I'd ask if it's normally foggy, but I feel like it's, like, wet here 90% of the time. Okay. That's normal. Who doesn't love seeing a man carrying a doll?
Damn newcomers.
I mean, you're clearly a... You're a Resident Evil villain. What you... Alright, fine, just walk away. Okay, you stole my look.
Hey, knock it off.
I don't think sweeping's gonna help, my man. Okay, or you keep doing you, whatever. Alright, so it's gotta be in here.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me
I didn't
already.
say anything.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for
Well, that's
warmth.
depressing.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm
Is that your
Helen Bland.
character?
Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont...
Alright, do you still...
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but...
You gonna
tell me
write anything
something
down, or
more
just
about
look at
yourself.
me with...
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed
Yes, you
to
got
local
flooded.
life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here?
I don't want to be completely honest with her. I don't know. Maybe it's my general distrust of the major news outlets, or the fact that someone just tried to kill me. You know, this might be the only video game character I see who constantly fiddles with his hands. He doesn't, like, he's just consistently fiddling. It's weird.
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
Honestly, it's
The
somewhat more
mystery of the
realistic.
newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well,
Like,
they
you
aren't
look at
very
Mass
forthcoming
Effect, and
about
Shepard
it.
never seems to move his
And
hands
it doesn't
unless
help
he's
that most
dancing,
of them are
in which case he does it
thinkless,
very
to
badly.
put it mildly. I think that's enough.
My pleasure.
Ciao. Okay. So I need to find the archives. And I found the toilet. Okay. Alright, let's try this. So I need to do that. And then, so I've got the evidence. So it's burn newspapers. Let's go with current events, articles and interviews. Griven Bay, Griven Bay, Griven Bay. We don't have a Griven Bay. There. And it be after the flood? Bugger. Okay. Okay, well, it's not muted anymore, so that's good. Most peaceful stream. Tell me about it. The ever-joyous example of things being a pain in the ass. C'est la vie. Anyway, it all seems to be working for now. So now we just find out what goes, and I'm just going to move as far away as I can from my camera connector. Because that's what's doing it. Anyway, Titania, Port 3, Griven Bay. So, right. Port 3, Griven Bay. So we need to go to Griven Bay. Be that one.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper.
No, I'm alright. I don't need a paper. I don't read the common journalism. This is a very crappy town. Oh. Thing is, I'll be alright, won't I? I know they said there were eels, but what's in an eel? I can't climb. Ow! Got bit by an eel. Seems unsanitary. Nah, it's fine. We're alright. Look, I found my hotel. Well, evidently what I need to do is take this wee little boat. Nice. What do you mean infested area? Huh? Well, there. Okay, can't climb up over that. Huh. So, don't go into infested areas. Good to know. Right. I can fast travel. Found in Pier 3 on Oakmont Port. Well, that's got to be Oakmont Port, right? Yeah. So I've just got to figure out how to get there. What I don't want to do is go where I went, because that ended poorly. So we're going to do this a different way. We're going to be sensible. I made a crucial mistake that time. And we're not going to do that again. Because I'm not a fool. Except for the parts where I do foolish things. Crap, I hit the sign. There is not a reverse. Oh, there is. Give me a sec. There we go. weird. You have to press forwards. I realise that probably doesn't sound like it's that weird, but it is weird. Dude, what are you fishing for other than eels? Right, where am I in relation to where I need to go? Okay, cool. This is the right place. Sorry, are you wearing a domino mask? Okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest, this town is weird.
What's your problem?
Do we add driving a boat to list things to love you? You can do. But only if it depends on the terrible control scheme for said boat. Also, I didn't die. You can only laugh at me if I die.
Don't do that again.
Them's the rules. They're bad rules, but they're rules nonetheless. Yeah, so it's just straight along here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work if you kick it, my man. You're going to need some petrol or something. A little bit of gas. A little bit of hot gas. Get it moving. Get it moving fine. Okay, so if I activate that, does it give me a fast travel? Yes. Okay, cool. So I've just got to walk near it to activate the fast travel thing. So we want Dock 3, which is... yeah, straight on and to the left. Oh, it's near where I found that guy's dead kid. Well.
Ah! Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them.
Do you have a gun?
Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
Okay.
I'm looking for Cap.
Fine. Crouch hostiles less likely to summon sanity as well as health. Alright, so we want to crouch. Let's find them and put some bullets in them. I probably want to make some more bullets, would be my guess. Alright, so combat didn't go so well last time. Which is fine. This time it's going to go fine. This time I'm going to shoot them and it's going to be fine. Suddenly very aware that I don't have any bricks. Huh. Honestly, I wasn't aware I hit them, so... okay, well...
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Ugh. Right, so that's Titania, but we don't want to go there yet. I need to go talk to the guy. Or do I? Tarnished and brickless. What do you mean tarnished? I've never been tarnished. I'm nothing if not shiny and exhausted looking. So this is the Titania, huh?
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Yay, people after my own heart. nudie pictures.
Cape Cod. Your marks here. Erased. This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Hey guys, you wanna buy some Skittles? If I agreed to take on Titania, any persons designated by Rob Morton, the cargo details match one of provide them with any and all this. Transport for all persons to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. I don't know what the equivalent money is, but I assume it's a lot. Like, is 70 bullets 70 bucks? What's 70 bucks from this period to now?
Shot dead. Point blank. They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
From the period of 8 men and fish people. Yes, from the period of 8 men and fish people. How do 8 men view money? Do fish people care about fiscal responsibility? What? Wherefore? When? Bird. Well, it is something of a tradition. You win this round.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came.
See, if it was the Meg, then Jason Statham would have turned up, and it'd be a whole different ball game. I dropped my controller. God, this guy's got a judgmental face.
This Sanders.
Newcomer. Seemed
Who
like a
isn't a
decent
fucking
guy.
newcomer?
Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find.
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else.
Okay. That's not a link. So let's think. If I was Sanders, where would I run? Not there. That's not getting any better. Well, time to go back into the past. Like Samurai Jack.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Someone start playing He's a Pirate. Okay, so they fought each other with accents.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
I mean, is it just going to be 1, 2, 3? Let's try it.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Well, attacked one another, all but were killed. Steep wound in his shoulder. The only survivor in the flight period from Sanders' the Windman is now seeking medical aid. Then it raises a question. Where would he go to seek medical aid? Well, there's only one hospital that I know of. So he must have gone there. I'm clever. I'm a clever person. Well, they're not crows, but no, you know what, I won't shoot them.
The mayor's cursed these days.
Yeah, everything seems to be cursed these days. Alright. Let's think. Hospital of St. Mary. It's the asylum. I mean, if I'd been shot, I'd want to run to the hospital. You haven't seen the guy who got shot in the shoulder, have you? No? Just gonna leave? Okay, that's weird. Alright. Our best bet is to check the hospital. That's the closest I can think of. And it's where I'd go if I got shot. You have had too much to drink, my man.
The door won't budge.
And now I'm not allowed in the inn anymore, just because I lied to the guy. Shameful. Okay, so... Oh, I can sync it with, like, which particular quest it is. That's an interesting choice. First, I've not seen that before, where you can set what exact quest it is. It's curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Curiouser and curiouser. Right, what does she know? What are my options? Well, is this where I'm meant to go? Yes, so I gotta go 1, 2, 3 up on the third one. I'm there. Cool. It's a flooded little place, sands full of seaweed and coral and eels, I guess. There will come a boat that has a magic boat. We'll sail its swan its next one. Wait, did that guy just jump in? Am I going to the right place? Yeah. You good, bud? You look like you got a bad headache. More cultists. This one with a fantastic mustache. Wow. I'm more impressed than anything. Okay. What bright side? I await with bated breath. Thank you, Eva. Thank you for that fantastic input.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Patient or visitor? Hold on.
Okay, this
Let
dude looks
Dr.
like he
Grant
eats
guess.
people.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was stuck. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate...
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest...
No, I immediately don't want anything to do with his medical program. He looks like he's going to cut me up. Yeah, oh no, this is one... I'll leave it to you guys. Do you want to be the creepy medical man's guinea pig, or do you want to tell him to fuck off? Okay, Eva's immediately saying, yeah, let's try it, so that fits. Alright. Do you want in his pants? Cannibal... Jesus. Write it like a fanfiction.net. Because that's where you become a lab rat in P5. In my defense, the doctor lady told me many things in P5. And they awoke... Well, they didn't awaken anything. Whatever they talked to was already wide awake. But you guys said...
Experimental medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against
I
parasites.
just went with what you guys said.
Contact
None of
me
you said
if
no.
you feel
I'm immune. Wait, what's happening? You seem remarkably chilled out about the fact I just shot nobody.
What the hell?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly
I
healthy
shot an
to
ink
me.
monster.
Your medicine blinded me. And then I...
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients.
Don't
like
give me that
sir.
sass. You poisoned me.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork.
It looks like hard work and...
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact.
I'm prepared to face men and
I already
beasts
killed
alike.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, one concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other...
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood.
Those hideous wretches seem almost... human.
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned
Went down the wrong
into
hole.
one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address.
Bye.
Cool, a whole bunch of addresses to go look at. Where is your... floor 1... I guess the... basement? No, here. Okay, so, we want patients. Grimhaven Bay. Okay, nothing there. Let me look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Am I so a man describing his life in Oakmont? He suffered from visions. Okay, so he's going to be a patient. Maybe the asylum? No, not that. No. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. I don't want any of those. What the hell am I looking for? Itchy leg. Okay, so he's... Right, let's pin that. Skip through these because they're annoying me. So that one is Wounded Sanders. Runes, Time Map, plea for help, the hidden book, Book of Black, Time Runes, which... It's not here for some reason. Okay, so he's not... Right, that's already creepy. How do you have leaking inside the hospital? Listen, have you had a...
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Yeah, and you poisoned me, my man. Okay, well, that's... Oh, chair's got straps. At least it's not a swing. Well, I immediately don't trust that. Clear water, my keister. Cool, that's a normal place to keep gunpowder in a thing. In a coffin? That's where I keep it. Alright, let's just look at the patient wards, I guess. Because I can't seem to check the archive for it, so... Oh, well. Hello, sailor.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion.
Fishing with dynamite, huh?
I'm sure.
Bye.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
You were eating leeches?
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever
Why
again,
were you eating
no,
leeches? Exactly, that... What? No wonder you're ill, that's gross. Don't eat leeches. Weird choice.
Yeesh.
Some psycho in a bar brawl.
I'm just looking...
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him.
Get better.
Mm-hmm. Captain...
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Hey. Oh, you don't want to talk to me. Fine, whatever. It's fine. You know there's a lady in your ward who eats leeches, right? Like... If you want, I can shoot her. Just, you know, spare us all the awkwardness. Okay, it's one of these two guys. We just gotta figure out who. Oh, I can just shoot them. Well, he's just dead. Look, Leech Lady, this might be for the best. I'm gonna come back and deal with you. Okay, let's find... Okay, I can't do that. Maybe I've got to talk to the guy?
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
No. The drunken madman shot him at the bar. Well, there's not that many bars. So, if I was going to do that, I'd probably say that we need to go to the police station. Because they'd have a report of it, wouldn't they? Yeah. That tracks for me. So I've got a weirdly big rucksack. Not going to question it, just as it is with... Why is it another infested area? Who's cursed? I'm not cursed, I just have a gun. It's like the opposite of a curse. Hold on, where am I going? Ah, damn it. Hold on, I can get through here. Nope. Okay, can't get through here. Gotta go the secret way. And a weird crab rat thing. Great. Thankfully, it's just straight on. I try not to think about it. I don't like this water. It's weird, it's creepy, and it's unpleasant. Plus the eels. Crap. Yeah, crap works. I mean, eels aren't even the thing I'm particularly scared of. I did once, in art class, they wanted us to make like a... Dominic. What did they want us to make? It was like a clay plate thing, and you put a fish on it, and then you painted the fish. And I thought, fantastic idea, I'll do an eel. And then I was going to paint the eel. Did you kill him?
Hide it, or you will die.
Oh, he's fine. I'm out of bullets. Wait, where did I get a spade from?
He's mad. He's completely mad.
There can't be anything. But yeah, I did an eel. I wanted to paint it yellow, so a long thing yellow. Fun fact, if you're painting something yellow, one of the common tricks is to paint it brown first. So a long thing, brown thing. You can imagine how that went. You're honest, someone just shot 2 people. It wasn't me. Anyway, they found it hilarious. I thought I was being particularly clever, but, well. Damn ears. Sorry. How did you think that was gonna go? I was shooting birds, not you. Honestly, so judgmental. Damn. Okay, so this is... This is the police station. Just got to figure out how to get in. And we're not going to talk about the 2 people I shot. It was perfectly reasonable. Technically it was 3. I saved one. You all saw me. I saved one, and then he was all like, he's mad! So I shot him. Mostly to prove a point. Namely, if you're convinced that someone's mad, don't loudly proclaim that. That'd just be a given. If you think someone's a bit bonkers, just walk away quietly, don't say anything. Like this guy. I'm not going to say anything. He's terrifying. Well.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton.
I talked to like 3
Captain
people.
Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Your job?
You and I have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
That'd be threatening if Han just shot 3 people. Sorry, it just makes you somewhat less intimidating when you haven't figured that out yet. Plus, I was about to say the cells look like the driest place in here, but they're not. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, Captain Sanders leaving the pier. So, let's go with violent crimes. Victims. Galvin Bay. We don't want that anyway. I want pillage headquarters, partially accused head loss. Shooting victim Joe. Okay, so drunk madman shot him in the bar. So I want victims. That's not even there. There's only one bar. What if it would be a complaint? And it's actually a suspect. Property crimes, witnesses. Fish. Drunken madman shot him at the bar. The only other thing I can think to do is go to the bar and find out to try and get more evidence. I mean, the guy who said he was shot in the bar would be the likely one, I think. Partially because it's the only bar I can find. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. I'm open to any advice as well. No man is an island, as they say. Kind of wish I had a sprint button. That would make this a lot easier. So I've just noticed that bar has a car on top of it.
The door won't budge.
Huh. Okay. Where would you go fishing? Well, that's adorable. Maybe the bar isn't open yet?
The door won't budge.
No, it's not open yet. Well, I'm pretty sure this isn't the way I meant to do it.
The door won't
Okay,
budge.
it can't be there. What am I missing? Why don't I just ask the guy what he looks like? That would make this 10 times simpler. Does he have a beard? Does he not have a beard? Burnt face? Not burnt face. Does he look like he got shot in a bar or what?
The mayor's cursed.
Cool, helpful. That's very helpful. Maybe if I can find a picture of the guy? Hell, heaven forbid anyone keep a picture of themselves anymore. No, it's just pictures of women on one particular clock. Rah. That looks like a weird pool. I'm also assuming he got done with an axe, but he may have just been shot. I feel like this is one of those things I'm going to learn how to be better at as the game goes on, but I'm just trying to figure it out now. So the bar isn't currently open, which in itself is weird. Police archive didn't have anything to tell me about that. Still locked.
The door won't budge.
Unless it was... Maybe. I have an idea. So they both turned up in the police archive, which probably means I have to use the police archive to find them, right? Fair assumption. Don't know for certain. We'll find out. Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots. Sounds like online dating. I pity anyone who matches with me. I am terrible at online dating. Admittedly, I'm terrible at dating, so, you know, fair's fair. Right. So, let's think about this.
Don't waste my time.
You know, you don't have to say it with such venom. Right, let's see. So Joe got shot in a bar. Now, I'd assume that was a violent crime. I'd also call him a victim. Dating is just generally bad. What about if it's a complaint? Suspects. No, not impounds. Nothing there. I'm missing something and I'm not sure what. Don't need that. Okay, I think I'm in the wrong place. Maybe. You're right. No? Alright, well, fair enough. Where's hospital? That's over there. But I mean, to be fair, I've never been good at dating. It's not one of my fortes. I'm bad at talking to people in general in real life. Bad at talking to them virtually too, to be fair. Very good at talking to myself. And it's weird when you think about how much I worked in customer service. It's less weird when you realise I didn't stay in customer service. I think that's why we stream. 90% of streaming is talking to yourself. I have no idea how to use... Wait, that's how I use a med kit? Oh, that's weird. Look, 90% of streaming is talking to yourself and occasionally talking to text. I mean, for all we know, it's ChatGPT sending us messages. And it's certainly a lot more complicated when you have to realize what you're saying. Further down and then to the right. To the right, to the right. There he is, Dr. Man. Oh no, he's left. It's just a sad nurse. Sweet, more gunpowder. This hospital's the best. Alright, let's think. Oh, there it is. I've been looking for that. Why didn't it turn up before? Okay, right, so we want patients. Surgery. Grimhaven Bay, let's see if that does it. There we go. Peter Crowley, M24. Multiple burns and fracture wounds to chest, face results of several surgeries, wound treatment. And newcomer, deep cut wound, broken collarbone, fractured scapular wound, stitched, fracture set and bandage. No trace of infection. Okay. Right, so I now know that, and then who am I looking for? You.
Let me rest.
I guess it's not him.
Let me rest.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port.
Oh, to the depths.
I'll never understand why these guys don't grow
Who sent
mustaches.
you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
I'm the most tired detective you'll ever met. Me.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened
You heard
to
what
his
I said.
lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner.
It was surprisingly difficult.
I think it'd be an understatement.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. They'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert?
Albert survived?
No, he did.
No, he didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know.
I may be AI,
my crew
but I feel
left
like
them
AI
down
would
there,
choose a better.
underwater. I ordered a rescue
All of
attempt,
this?
but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition.
You weren't there.
I feel like if AI had to represent itself, it'd go with like
a horror, Mr.
Ryan
Reed.
Reynolds,
We
just to
saw
get people to be like, yeah, I trust him.
Not one of us dared
Or
sleep.
who did they use for
It
the
was
bloody?
an expedition into cursed waters. Mark my
That's going to annoy me. He was one of the Doctor Who's. They used him for Skynet. Like they had an AI thing in Skynet in one of the last movies. That's infuriating. Matt Smith. That's it. They used Matt Smith. I figured.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system.
Based on the data set, it'd be a lady with
Divers
giant boobs.
go
That
down
would get most people. That's how you
come
get
up at a
Eva into an
prearranged
AI.
time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent
Although
a
we're not
team
sure
to
Eva
check.
is an AI.
They returned with Albert. But all...
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard.
Ophi may also be
Why?
AI.
To stop them from
Glitch
rioting.
could be AI for
To
the fact
save them from
he and Alex are so
despair.
similar. It freaks me out a little
After
bit to the
those
point where I'm pretty
dives,
sure
anyone
one of them
returns
is an
to
AI representation of the other, and I'm being
Diving did a
catfished.
number on your crew.
Yeah.
What happened in the port?
Neku's
They
six-pack
were calm
design is
until
definitely.
we docked, and then
That's definitely
then
AI.
they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Basically, you're all AI.
What were you looking for?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open, and that means hysteria on land.
Not unusual. It could release toxic gases
Spent
or anything.
days over the cracks.
Could you take me out to where the last dive
Could you not?
took place?
No.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all...
I don't care.
Do you know where
My men got theirs from a local factory.
Where's the
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here.
Get better soon.
Oh, goody. Wants me to go underwater. I was a Navy diver, you know. Yay. Complaining noises, no sleep, fish behaving strangely. How do you tell a fish behaving strangely? Okay, so... I'm never going to be able to get away from that damn bow tie fish man thing. Okay, we've got all the evidence we need here. So, where is this diving factory? Is a very good question. That's Devil's Teeth. Okay. Western Grimhaven Bay on Seasmith Avenue between Levy, Coffin Avenue and Deepshore Road. Levy, Coffin Avenue and Deepshore Road. Okay, there's Deepshore Road. But where's Levy Coffin Avenue? Here. Okay, so it's got to be somewhere around here. Okay. Well, there's certainly more in depth to finding places than in many games I've played. It's rare I have to actually look at a map. I'm getting weird Morrowind vibes. Except I'm not annoyed yet. Which will probably happen later. Morrowind annoyed me quite a lot. Look, I don't mind not having, like, track points, but I find it infuriating sometimes. Quest markers are no bad thing. It's not the end of the world having a quest marker.
You're the man who handled the problems in the port.
You pay.
Ah, a fellow businessman.
Charles Reed.
Sure.
Why are you looking?
Maybe I'll tell you when the job is done.
Go far.
Right now.
Yeah, I can see them going too far. I understand the concept.
Don't get far without appreciating the need.
Bethesda games definitely do it now to the point where it's just, if you have any amount of leeway, you're clearly an idiot.
Start.
Mostly rumors.
This isn't so bad. Morrowind is unduly complicated sometimes, so it's like you must go left by the rock and continue going left until you reach a third rock.
Seabed 1,000 miles away.
I wouldn't waste my money on you unless I had it.
Good. I'll check the place. See you later.
So I think there is definitely a middle ground. I've yet to see if this one gets annoying. It may do. I don't want to sing it great. I like if the NPC knows the city, marks the city. Fair. I do think that if you've got a lot of traveling, it's tricky if you don't want to spend hours trying to mark everywhere you need to go and etc, etc, etc. Like the Arkham City and Arkham Asylum games tend to be pretty good. They'll give you a broad area and then you look around. This one is... Marking the exact person should never be a thing. You should never have to figure out who it is to a certain degree, just because it gets annoying. So far, this isn't so bad. Oh dear, ads. Well, I'm not going to find anything exciting in the next... I'm just going to keep following Deepshore Road. Who the fuck brought a tractor? Cheeky buggers. Who brought a tractor? That's weird. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, this is an infested area. So we don't want to go into the infested area. Oh, that is a pimping fish, man. Look at that hat. Oh, he is into it. Sup, buddy? Right, so the diving thing should be somewhere around here. I just gotta find it. Oh, goody. Bay on C. Smith Avenue between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. C. Smith Avenue and Levi Coffin Road. That's Bayside Avenue. I need C. Smith Avenue. Levi Coffin Avenue. Oh, really? Okay, it's actually there. It's more... Alright, so it's actually... It should be there. So I'm in completely the wrong place. I kind of wish this guy moved faster. He is very slow. So are we not talking about the weird rat crab things? The crats? Or the rabs? Not that. Crats. The other one just sounds too happy. It's rads, man. It's like when someone tells you got rads in sodding Fallout. Sounds great. You got rads. And then you go into a puddle and it turns out you got some form of infection. Right. It should. I think be up here. Well, if I wanted a diving suit, this seems like a good place to have it.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Why not? Uh-oh. Eat shovel. I'll Kriegsman you. Yeah, you better die. True. Like, this guy has the I'm nominating this guy for just the tiredest looking gaming protagonist I've ever seen. Well, that's a no.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
You can trust your life to any suit. Well, just gonna carry this. Okay, so we got the diving suit. Now, what do I need? This looks like a good place to end it where we don't have to go any further. I'm gonna go further, don't worry. I will go underwater. I know it's what people want. They like to see me suffer. And if I'm gonna suffer in one way, certainly, it is going underwater. It's not gonna make me happy. But it is what it is. You know, I've actually been diving before. Hated it. Saw sharks, wasn't a fan.
Just caught, mister.
Well, while I'm at it, what's everyone's plan for New Year's? You all got something exciting planned? Wish I did. Nah, not a big New Year's fan, Amos. Fair. In fairness, I've never known New Year's to be all that exciting. Maybe I'll bug Alex. Yeah, probably bug Alex. He's not going to be doing anything major for New Year's. I did have a plan, but my friend bailed. When they didn't bail, one of them was going with their missus, which is depressing. And the other one's also actually going with their missus, which is equally depressing. As the person with no missus, I must be alone. It's the downside when all your friends start, 1 second. Just gonna go on the Discord. See, going to Discord, going to chit chat, mention I don't want to go in the sea. There's fish in there. Okay. Right, so we're on Devil's Teeth. Nope. Nope, we're just gonna stay here and look at the view. We're not going any further. I'm not going in there. Bugger that. Screw that. No. No, not happening. It's bad. Alright? It's bad. I hate it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. It's not. Not what I meant to do. Oh god, the eels. Yeah, this is a nice place. This is a good place to live. I'm being eaten by eels. Okay. 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 I need some positivity here, guys. Give me a little bit of positivity. A little bit of positive reinforcement. Reinforce me positively. Here we go. Oh, that's a hell no. Why is there only 3 holes? No, don't go further down. Would you please somebody trying?
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
We just stuns hostile creatures for a short time. Flares light your way and can distract us. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to think about it. We're just going to keep walking. We're not going to dwell on whatever is going on. fine. We're just... Everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, what we got? A lot of sand. Oh no! Why does it have... Yeah, let's go deeper. Okay. It's fine. It's gone. I didn't see it. It's not a problem. We're not going to think about it. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Fa la la, fa la 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 la. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, he's dead. What the hell was this gonna do? Nope. Yes, positive reinforcement, not that. I don't know what that was. Why am I already down here? Yeah! Oh, I saw that in that movie that... I don't remember what it was called, but it had a thing. There were giant squid monsters that ate people. It was very unpleasant. And now I'm reliving that entire experience, and I'm not happy. Wait, what?
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Hey, buddy.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who
Was that Garrus?
The suits are all cut up.
Well, this is... Jancy. Yeah. No, not Dreamcatcher. Hey, guys.
Sancta Mare, the Ark, he comes.
Do you have arms?
The sacred full-bellied.
It's on
bearer of
Netflix. What is it
splendor.
called?
Take me. Make
It's
me.
like a giant octopus thing with tentacle arms.
Beg you.
It digests people as it swallows them.
Bearer
It's
of
horrifying.
what?
It's a great film.
Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes. First, second, third.
Oh, God, even under the
opened by
ocean.
aura.
I can't
You
escape
see
that
much.
hipster haircut.
Do not see
He says,
the
with his own
splendid shell
hipster
of
haircut.
a white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is
Well, there's two giant
meaningless.
squid monster movies. There's The
Open
Beast, which is
yourself.
the famous, semi-famous one.
Listen.
And this one, they go to like a boat. Everyone's dead. It's got tentacle
Wake,
arms. I can't remember what
you
it's called.
holy
It's a
one.
great-ish
Take
film.
your skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness.
How are you
pray
dirty under the ocean? It's somewhat older. No worries, you go to bed. Madison, the Titania, Abbott with the Source of Madness, Sink. Okay, I'm just not going to pay attention to these guys. I'm not going to think about the tentacle. That's not good. Well, what's worse, giant empty cave or giant empty cave? I will look up what the name of the movie is in a second. Worth watching. If you've not seen the Kristen Stewart one that came out on Disney Plus a bit ago, which has now gotten really popular, which is Cthulhu Mythos. It's an alright movie, in fairness. Well, he's dead.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton. A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr.
Right, so...
Throgmorton.
I can't think of anything else I need to do down here. They seem quite content to stay down here. And that's concerning as hell. Just a giant, weird-looking ass statue. Of course, the alternative is going back into the ocean, which I'm not thrilled as the chance to.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the
Right, I've got enough to go back to Mr. Throgmorton. They're not getting out of here. I mean, they're all quite mad.
I'm not finished here yet.
Am I not? I thought I was.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us.
Well, that's a rib cage.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
If I were a magic man, which I am...
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Question is, who stabbed him in the head? And why am I under the water in the ocean? Why is there oxygen? Who's living down there? Hope there's not giant worms. I don't like giant worms. I don't like giant anything, really. Well, no, that's not true. Some giant things are fine. Like chili dogs. Or boo. Boos. Right. For some reason they're fascinated with that, but there's nothing there. Wait a minute. What are you?
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Interesting. I need to keep looking for things. If nothing else, it's somewhat misleading in regards to... I think it needs a marker just to tell me when I've come close to something like that. So she found a perfectly preserved artifact and she's all haps about that. I get it. I mean, I'd say it belongs in a museum, but each their... Were you guys trying to tunnel your way out? That's not gonna work.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... no! Get away from me!
Okay. I'm now uncertain and confused.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
How the hell do you guys keep getting down these places?
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving
I suspect.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
Forget them. Get the seed.
I suspect
and the
that's how it
seal
goes.
now.
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Truth about madness. Well, we've got to tell Robert where they are. Okay. I feel like the Innsmouthers are less trustworthy than the guy I saved, who was an Innsmouther, but he... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about them. Yes, they're fish people, as such somewhat terrifying. To be fair, Robert's a gorilla. That's not a statement towards gorilla or not gorilla. Oh, blue. Me farted. Whee! Ain't no eel's gonna get me. Okay. I don't know how to even make tracks. Oh god, that's a whole thing I have not been, I got a whole upgrade line I've not been following. That's awkward. Okay, so let's get rid of you. You're not accurate. So I need to... I think Robert Throgmorton is the guy I need to go talk to. Unless he's still in the... Oh, crap, having a thing. Wait, why is the boat called Cyclops 2? And I'm down. Please don't make me get eaten by a fish. Okay, I'm not in my skivvies. Or am I? Oh crap, what? Ugh, no, don't eat the leech. You might want to eat... Oh, it's in my hand. Blech. And I'm dead. I died as I lived. Wet. Am I back in my hotel room? Huh. Yeah, it is Robert. That's who I'm meant to go see. I thought as such. I thought as such. Well, we will find out next time, I think, because we've gone for 3 hours. I've got work in the morning, unfortunately. Much to my chagrin. Yeah. I don't trust how easy it was to say. Thank you to everyone who came down. Thank you to Neku, Drewin, Eva, Alex, Amas, Top Hat Sands, and Glitch. Yeah. This was obviously the last stream of the new year. And then Monday there won't be a stream. Tuesday there will be. It'll probably be Rogue Trader. It is very similar to Vampire. Yeah, it'll be like probably be Rogue Trader on Tuesday, and then this on Thursday. And then Wednesday will be Alex and I doing a thing. And then Saturday again, and then Sunday if I'm free. That is the current thing. So I will be going Tuesday, Thursday. Alex and I will be going Wednesday, Saturday. There may be more days. I don't know yet. There may be less days. But for the time being, it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. There's set days. I'll set up a calendar for it. For the foreseeable future. And we won't just be playing this and the other one. We're going to mix and match it. So it'll be this. The games we have at the minute are this. Final Fantasy VIII. The werewolf game. I want to complete Resident Evil 2 again for Leon's story at some point. But I may hold that off until I hear about a new Resident Evil, which will come out at some point, or we'll see. And then Alex and I, we've got this month, and then next month is Persona 3 Remake, which is going to be a whole thing, which will be very exciting. All the voices will return. Ooh. But yeah, tentative timeline, and I hope you'll have a very happy new year, and I'll see you on the flip side. Ciao! Oh yeah, and probably Space Marine 2 whenever that comes out. If it ever comes out, we'll see.